Hello guys, Real Voice right here. Oh god, I am doing this in defense of not me, thank god, but my friend known on EvanPd as Ellie Kitten Sneeze. She got a Miller in my room, but this friend goes through the worst shit imaginable, and it is this person going by the name, or who went by the username. Give me a second, I gotta find a post. Who went by the name EvanPd. If you are actually meeting her and you know Ellie Kitten Sneeze, or at least you're following her, you'll know what has been going down. I am making this in the day after this all went down. The user is thankfully deactivated, but I don't know how long this user has actually been going on with this. Evidence will be put on the screen while I talk, and links to stash uploads where I will literally just post all the evidence I have collected from either Allie's screenshotting or my screenshotting. Evidence towards that will be linked in the description, so you know I am not making this up out of thin air. I'm going to read this one comment they left on one of her posts, which was using a base. Evan said, "I can't wait to God damn it. Sorry, I must have a cold coming on. I can't wait to get money from this." So, yeah. And then I decided to be, I saw this and I saw this after she came to me and saw her, so I decided to reply with the smartest thing I can come up with, I know. "Hey buddy, I saw my friend here's journal about you and you just need to fuck off. Unlike Allie, I'm willing to get in a fight, so come at me, asswipe." Yeah, I know, I curse when I get angry. I have anger issues, and if you're going to steal a friend's artwork or something like that, my brother keeps texting me. If you're going to threaten one of my friends with art theft and selling her characters, which I will actually read off the evidence from, you're going to threaten my friend with that? I'm going to come at you and I'm going to curse at you like there's no tomorrow. I don't care if it makes me look immature. I don't care if it makes me look like my typical age, where I just go, "Frickin' frack!" Sorry, I've been on the internet for too long, but I will throw my dignity out the window to defend a friend. And they decide to reply with the most logical thing you could, "Fucking mine now." And I had no comeback to that at the time when I first got that this morning, which they were deactivated this morning. Thank God. I'm pretty sure what they were posting to their account was just stolen memes, but I decided to reply in the same logic they did. I decided to reply, "Fucking happy that you're deactivated." So, yeah, they were deactivated. So, this user on my friend's journal post comments, which they will not be named for certain and obvious reasons. "Ooh, where's that jerk? Let me at him." And so my friend tags them in the comment. And they say, "I have screenshots of the things he's commented on my artwork, too." Which, I probably, before making this, should have asked her for. Making this right off the bat. I might make an update video with more evidence, just a slideshow of evidence if I can get that from her. Anyways, hey, The lovely person who was tagged, Evan, decides to reply with, "Wow, women know how to use a phone?" My comment on that is, isn't it like the stereotype for a woman to be on a fucking phone, just texting and calling away? So their comment isn't even logic by sexist logic. I mean, logical by sexist. So my friend replies with, "Wow, a woman how to know how to use a phone? One, your grammar's awful," which, yes it is, but I'm not going to comment on that. They may be from another country, something like that. They might be underage. They just might be underage, which, if they are, lovely. And two, I'm not even using my phone. You reply with, "I don't give a fuck. I got your art, so bye-bye." This is where I should add, on their profile, which I can't pull that up, thank God I have the screenshot of the reply though, they replied to my comment on their profile with a general message. I can't find it right now, it's on my computer and I just don't want to click around on the computer. Even though I should, but whatever, I got my phone here. Basically what their reply was, what their logic with this is, if you don't have a watermark on your art, they can claim it as theirs and they can sell it all they want. So this is where I should add, young artists and just artists who have to go through stuff like this, watermark your art. Thank God for the past month or two I've been starting to actually watermark my art, because if I would have just jumped into this, they could probably jumped at me saying, "Oh, this is mine." And the only art that isn't watermarked is my old crappy art, so I'm just gonna be like, yeah, you can sell that art as long as you're So my friend replies with, "You don't have my art," laughing face. This is the art, so you got the emojis. So they reply, "I do so, bye-bye, thanks for the art." My friend replies, "How do you have it? Did you repost it? Did you trace it? Did you recolor it? And anyways, why would anyone want to steal my character? After all, women probably aren't creative and can't make the character design because they have no brain." Which, if you have a sexist logic, please, you can't have a conversation with someone just because they're gender, or if you can't respect someone just because they're gender, leave. And they reply with, "Art is art, it has no brain." Completely ignoring what she said, she was talking about she designing my English. She was talking about how she designed the characters and that they're hers. And they decided to reply with, "It has no brain." She wasn't talking about the art having a brain, she was talking about her being a woman having a brain. And I'm not gonna go into this feminist bullshit or anything. All men are just, no. I have a shit ton of brothers, they're just dicks. Boys and men are just dicks in general. It's more genetically, they're just aggressive. Because in the past, they would have to hunt for stuff, so they would have to be more aggressive, and women are more weak because all they would usually have to do in the past, mind you, is that they just have to it would be their main job. And so, that's why, I just went off on a ramble there, but I'm not trying to say that men are nothing, but fucking genetics. So they reply with, "But characters do. Careful design and care is put into each one I make. So what exactly do these characters mean to you? What are their names? Personalities? Are they friends or enemies? Gay, bi, or straight?" And I can completely get behind what she's saying here. I know I have way too many OCs and designs for my own good, and I should start using them more, but I'm planning on making a comic which, kind of like Warriors, you're gonna need a shit ton of designs and characters for it. So that's mainly my excuse, but for my main characters, like, god damn it, Calvin. Like Carl and Seafoam and Pasty, those characters, if you don't know who they are, just go check my toy house. Those characters are my children. If someone tried to steal Carl, I would have a shit fit. She has been with me for 2 years, and I just love her to death, even though she isn't my main persona anymore. And Seafoam, being my main persona, represents me a lot. To the point where she's actually even more of a persona than Carl used to be. But I can get what she's saying here. When you design a character, you have like an emotional attachment to them. It's harder to let them go, especially when you've had them for years, or when I was designing Seafoam, she was originally going to be in the dock. I wanted to just post on my DA to make money off of. And she never was sold. Isn't it obvious? She's my YouTube icon. She's my DeviantArt icon. She's my freaking persona. When you design a character, it can be hard to let them go. And sometimes, especially with Seafoam, for example, you can just care about them so much. Give them a spotlight in your fucking life. To have someone say, "Oh, this is mine now," it's just heartbreaking. So, sorry for that mini ramble. I have an emotional attachment to some of my characters, if it isn't obvious. And they reply with, "No, and that's perfect. I can sell fucking 5 characters at once and take 5 times the amount." And they reply with, "No, you aren't selling my characters if you don't even know their names." And so this Evan guy replies with, "Hey, the buyers decide what names they would give them. What are you saying? It's like selling a coloring book which is already colored." And I know the base argument is what they're trying to make here. Is to sell your OCs basically coloring books. But they're just talking about her art and characters she designed. I've never seen Allie, other than recently when she was just bored or whatever, use a freaking base. I have never seen her use a base to sell an OC design. Only to draw her own characters that she has designed. I've never seen her do that. If you're trying to make that coloring book argument to her, which I don't think she's even sold any docs, you shouldn't be coming at me with that logic. I throw out adopts like every other, like, throw them out in excess and nobody usually buys them, but that aside. Are you using that coloring book argument about adopts, Evan? No. It's the wrong, you're using that argument in the wrong situation. And so my friend replies with, "We already have the names and they can't be changed unless the owner of the character gives you permission to. Same goes for selling the characters. You do not have any permission. I rightfully designed the characters and I own them. I bet you don't even have any OCs." And I just wanted to expand upon this too. If you steal someone's art and characters, which they have designed completely on their own, and with only like little bits of inspiration, like with Allie, she's inspired the Ripper off of some full songs, which she's made me like, but whatever. If you do that, if you design a character and stuff, you have legal right to that character. I haven't looked this up, and this is just off the top of my fucking head from rants I've heard about OCs and how adopts work and shit like that, if adopts are legal. So I'm getting this legal shit out of the top of my head from what I remember, so I might be completely wrong, and if so, I'm sorry. I'm too bored to look it up. I'm making this off the top of my head. I'm making this while I still have the anger in me. This isn't even scripted, so you can tell. But I'm pretty sure if you completely design your own character, you would have legal right to that character and any art featuring that character. If it's fan art or whatever of said character and you completely own said character, you technically own the art due to it having your character in it. The artist also technically has rights to the art as the viewer. Sorry. So Evan replies with, "I bet I have them all. I can't read this because of the grammar. I have them all. I feel them all. Now, bye-bye." So my friend replies with, "You feel them all. What is that supposed to mean?" Exactly! Oh god. And they'll reply with, "I feel the bears coming for them. Shh, I think I hear one right now." So my friend replies with, "Why are you even selling these?" And Evan replies with, "Let Twitter or some other social media, M-I-D-E-A, media, media." Yeah, that's what my friend replied to them with. Media. Okay, so that's the main point I wanted to bring up with, I wouldn't need to bring up that main conversation. There's a lot more screenshots that I have, and if Ali can get to me with more screenshots, I can put them all into a stash folder and link them into a description, or if I can make an update video on this, which is unlikely as the user is already deactivated. If I do have to make an update on this, I can just have that huge folder of evidence against them. And if you see any of my friends' art, which I will be linking in the description, the 3 users who I've seen are most greatly affected by this, or at least by what Ali has told me in her, or told everyone in her journal. If I can, I will link to their art pages, and if I see more people are affected, I will link theirs too. I would suggest going to support them, even if they're not really, their art or them as a person is not really your cup of tea. Art theft is a horrible thing to go through, and I remember having anxiety when I remember just having anxiety over some art pieces, just like, crap, is someone gonna steal this? Which is why I watermark everything now, because I just don't want to steal my art, my OCs, or my designs. So, in closing, to avoid this user best, or to avoid users with their logic best, watermark your OCs and your designs and almost anything you can put a watermark on. I know this is going to be like, what? No! I don't want to watermark it, or I don't want to... If you're going to watermark it, put it on the character itself. I know this will distract it, but you can save your own version that isn't watermarked for your own viewing pleasure. Post the one with the watermark, because people can just steal your art, sell your characters, and all that good shit. And who knows, if you're small enough, you'll just get away with it. No, there's it. And I know I'm not going to touch on anything new, and you could probably go off to another YouTube video and come back with the same, moral, watermark. Okay, I'm done here. I spent nearly 20 minutes reading off all that shit and going off on this. I guess I better leave like a 20-second end mark so I can leave an end card to my friend's YouTube channel, which, if you aren't subscribed to her, go subscribe anyway. She doesn't really post often on YouTube, but she does have a channel, and I would just say go subscribe. It's like a supportive thing. Anyways, I guess I'll see you next time. I plan on having my next post be an animation meme, and then finally, Ali, I'm sorry, but I will finally get to posting that fanfic reading for you. I just haven't been working on it like I should have. Anyways, see y'all next time.
Oh, I could be all it is you need, 'cause we are trying to find a way.